Now, personally on YouTube, there's a bunch of money making methods, and all of them are like, oh, flip this one item and you'll make like 2 coins profit. But in this video, I'll include some examples that don't really apply to certain items, so hopefully we aren't crashing any markets like the frozen scythe market. Oh god, that was a while ago. Anyway, all these methods have to do with pets, so keep that in mind. Oh, and also, I'll have methods between the early game and also the late game, so no matter where you are in the game, you should probably listen. Anyway, the first method is really simple. It's just buy low, sell high. Okay, that sounds dumb, but there's a little bit more reasoning into this. Download the Not Enough Updates mod, and you'll get a custom auction house, and you can sort through pets, just pets by themselves. Now basically, what you're going to do is you're just going to spot the ending soon auctions and just try to snipe as many pets as you can. This usually only works for cheaper pets like epic enderman, rare griffins, so I think only newer players should really utilize this method. Anyway, this next method is a little bit more risky and you'll have to have a little bit more patience. Now, you'll need to find a pet with high demand like the baby yeti, and as you might notice, throughout all the baby yetis, you'll see an odd one out, like a level 50 among level 1s. Now, normally when people do this, they just want a baby yeti to be sold quickly. Now, you have patience, and what you'll do is you'll buy that baby yeti and resell it for more money. It sounds quite simple, but you have to put a little bit of thought into it. Obviously, you'll have to make them cheaper than other pets in that same level. For example, if you're selling a level 50 baby yeti, don't really sell them next to the other level 50 baby yetis. Try to aim for like level 20 or something, so people will still be enticed to see it, and you won't have to compete with other prices. For example, this 24 million baby yeti pet I could buy right now, and I could sell it for around 27 mil, and within an hour or two it'll get sold. So, really good. Also, this one's kind of risky, just warning you. Now for this next one, it really depends on the time of day you're playing at. So you should just look at the auction house and try to find pets with higher levels and they're relatively cheap. Now the reason I say this is that you're going to be upgrading the rarity through cat. Now the admins have released the cat flower, which makes it so you can skip days, and you'll have to be utilizing that weapon. Or item, it's not a weapon. Anyway, while you're flipping pets, just keep a lookout for some pets where you can just upgrade the rarity, because prices do tend to fluctuate a lot. Like I remember yesterday you could probably flip a blaze and get like 6 mil profit, but now you can't because there's a lot of level 50 blazes among the level 1 blazes. Anyway, a cat flower costs around 150k, and you also have to keep in mind the cat caretaking cost. So overall, this is quite expensive, but they only work on a few pets and only in the right time of day. To be honest, this is really just a continuation of the other method. Like if you find a high level among the level 1s, you should probably buy it, and you could probably upgrade the rarity and get more money. Just make sure to buy the pet during not peak times and sell it through peak times. Just be aware of the times if you're doing this method. Anyway, the next method is a continuation of the last method I was talking about 10 seconds ago. Now I'll give it a name. I'll call it the Clash of Clans method, because you're just doing the same method, but except you aren't giving cat any flowers, you're just waiting there. Now, as I said, each cat flower costs around 150k, so depending on how many days, you're really just getting passive income. But this only really works on pets that aren't too expensive but aren't too cheap, so just keep that in mind. And this next method is probably the worst but most profitable method in this video. You have to level up pets manually. No candies, just straight up leveling up pets. Alright, let me just talk about it a little bit more. There are 3 main skills that give you a bulk amount of XP. That is enchanting, combat, and mining. Enchanting through the experimentation table, mining through all the commissions, and combat through the bestiary. Now each pet is like a certain type of pet, like a wither skeleton is a mining pet for some reason. Now if a wither pet gets mining XP, it'll get all the XP. So what you'll do is you'll do one of these options that'll give you a bulk amount of XP, and get one of those pets that corresponds with it. For example, if I'm leveling up the bestiary, I'll use a horse pet or something. It's really simple and I could go more in depth, but usually the more vague I am, the more I don't accidentally kill this method. Just be careful and make sure to upgrade the rarity using cat if you have like an epic pet or something. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna go. Okay, bye.